Almost every index across the globe has opened in red today, and yes, this is not because of the news that is the ratings agency downgraded the US outlook, but also it is because the markets are trading overbought and extremely overbought, and that is why we can see this pullback. Now, with this, we have discussed in our weekly update also that we are expecting a crash. So now, what to expect today? Is it going to crash further? Can we sell, and at what levels? So what to expect? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. First, we look into Tech 100, followed with Dow Jones, then the DAX or Germany 40, and in the end UK 100. So do watch till the end. Also press the bell icon, as this is the first update for the day. The next update specifically for US indices will be released before the US session. Do watch that also. Let's start, and yes, do like, share, subscribe and comment, folks. Do press the bell icon. Let's start with Tech 100 first. First, let's have a look at Tech 100 on the hourly charts. You can find out 15,750, 15,800. Here is the greatest resistance zone. It has tried to stabilize here in this zone and before looking downwards. Also, if you look at, see, it has given a sharp gap down there and it is trading in this bearish channel on the hourly charts. The top of this channel is at 15,700. Only above 15,700 you should treat this as a reversal, where you can expect 15,740, 15,800 levels. Now, see, the moving averages have crossed over here. These are trading with divergence, trading with bearishness. The 100 and 50 period moving average and 20 period moving average are about to cross over. Now look at the hourly chart. See, it has formed a sharp tail here and then a pullback is seen. Also, if you look at these hourly charts, the bearishness is getting diminished. 15,600 is a very good support. We already know that fact. 15,600 is definitely a good support, and hence I will now recommend you to sell at 15,600. However, 15,570, 540 and 500. Now this is the next support, and below that we may see 15,400, which is the ultimate support. Now why 1500 is an important support? You can see this multiple candles getting reversed from the same levels, and since then we can see higher highs. So yes, even if it tries to look down, there are very crucial supports on the downside. Now look, stochastic is oversold here. MACD is trading with extreme bearishness. RSI is also now back to oversold levels. Now see, one point you should note here is that when it was bullish, it sustained the overbought momentum for days, weeks, hours, and now once it gets oversold, it can sustain oversold levels also till the time all the indicators fall into the zone here. Now if you look at 2-hour charts, likewise on the 2-hour charts, see, higher highs, flat bottom is what you can see here. Now 16,800, 15,800 definitely a great resistance. With that we can see this trading bearish. Now the next support is seen at 15,540 levels here. You should be watchful of that, and then 15,500 below that for the crash can be seen. Stochastic has dropped. MACD divergent and bearish again, looking downwards. RSI is also bearish here. Coming to 3-hour, on the 3-hour charts, after this flat top here, this was the first candle, and then the next candle has just started. But remember, this is trading outside Bollinger Bands. I will definitely watch out for how far it can stretch. Now see, 100 period moving average here at 15,570 is the first support, then 540 and 500, two ultimate supports here. Now moving averages have started to converge, looking downwards. This is also slight bearish indication. Hence, see, stochastic looking down, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness looking downwards, RSI looking down. On the 4-hour charts, similarly, bearishness getting diminished here. Yes, it is bearish, however, it is diminished here. I will try to initiate a sell at 15,600, but then 15,570, 540, 500. Be careful till then, and only below 15,400 is where the bears will take over. Now, also one must look at, see, lower highs here, lower lows here, means it can drop till towards this zone, and which is at 15,200, the ultimate support if it continues with the drop from here. Stochastic looking down, MACD crossing over for sell, it is sharply divergent and bearish. RSI is also looking down, suggestive of bearishness. Coming to the daily, likewise on the daily charts, you can see it getting support here. 20 period moving average, prices were divergent from the moving average. It is trying to converge till here, which suggests that it must try to hit 15,500 levels today. Possibly it can try to hit those levels. On the upside, now resistance is at 15,700 and 800 levels. Only above 700 we can see a little more bullishness. However, I will expect it to hit 15,500 levels any time today. At the same time, if it draws below 15,400, treat this as a bearish reversal, and you can see divided into two half, double top, and you can see possibly it can try to achieve these levels also in the near future, which is at 15,200, 15,000 levels. Stochastic looking down, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI looking down here. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell at 15,600 and buy at 15,700. In fact, you can buy at 15,680 itself, but then 720, 750, 800 are three resistance levels it needs to pass by. Only above 15,800, the bulls will take over and it will fly high. Else, a crash is perfectly placed, and we can expect at least for it to hit 15,500, 510, 520 levels at least. And below that, further bearishness may prevail. Take your positions accordingly. Now, let's have a look at Dow Jones. And before we proceed to US30, if you want to learn this art of trading, should join my mentorship batch. The 24th batch is going to start on 7th of July. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now with that, let's have a look at US30. See, US30, you can see one sharp drop here on the early charts. Since then, it is trading in this retracement channel. Now, the breakout of this channel is only and only if it breaks below this zone at 35, 450 levels, 440 levels. So, once you see it trading below 35, 450, sell more, and then you can expect 35, 350, 300. Now, we have discussed this several times that till 35 200 US30 has got maximum support. Below that, it is must that it should try to hit 34 900 800 zone for once. So I will definitely watch out how it behaves at around those levels. Since then, you can see it is trying to give you lower highs, higher lows. So be careful here. Also look at the early charts. The candle size is getting smaller with every move, and hence the bearishness getting diminished here. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI flat. Coming to 2-hour charts, if you likewise on the 2-hour charts, see first of all a flat bottom here at 450, and then second thing is the higher highs, higher lows it is showing here. Hence 450 is a very good level for you to enter a sell here. Stochastic looking down, MACD crossing over for sell, RSI is almost flat. And if you look at 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, similar observation is seen here. Stochastic is also looking down here. MACD has crossed over for sell, RSI is looking down. And on the 4-hour charts, also similar observation here. Nothing different. Body size getting smaller. 20 period moving average is achieved. Support is seen as 35,450 levels. Here also it is trading with a bearish bias. Here also the moving averages, the MACD has crossed over here and RSI is flat. Coming to the daily charts. Now look at daily charts. We have been talking about the divergence on the moving average and the divergence on of the price from the moving average. So now it appears that at least these levels should get achieved, which is at 35, 200 and 100 level. Hence the prices might try to achieve these levels for once. But at the same time, one must note, see, if you connect the dots here, 4 candles beautifully aligned, and hence higher lows are seen, lower highs or flat top is seen here. Now I will wait for it to break out below 35 450 levels, below which certainly you can expect sharper bearishness, taking it till towards 35 300 200 100 levels. 100 is why, because see the 20 period moving average sitting over here, below which it should try to show you more crash, and I will be looking forward to 34 800 34 600 levels also. Stochastic is flat here. MACD willing to converge, crossover for sell. This is coming at a slightly higher levels. RSI is also overbought. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell only at 35 450 today. Below 450, little more bearishness may take over. And yes, above this zone here, that is at 35 560, you can try to initiate a buy. You can expect 35 600 levels, and then beyond that more bullishness may prevail. So in between 450 and 560, do not take any trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX on the early charts. Crossed over here, trading with bearish bias since then. 16,500 given it a very strong resistance here. Since then it is trading bearish. Also if you look at the movement, drops, flat, drop, flat, drop, flat. So it is creating beautiful steps here. It is trying to create another channel on its own. Now this is the bearish channel. The support is seen here at around 16,100 levels and 16,080 levels. Very strong support exists here. Also if you look at the bearishness is increasing here. The prices are divergent from the moving average. It is trying to pull the moving averages little down. The resistance is seen at 16,240 levels is high. Stochastic drop. MACD is trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI is trading extremely oversold here. Coming to 2-hour chart, likewise on the 2-hour chart, the crossover on moving averages, trading with divergence. So yes, even if it tries to retrace here, if you create a parallel here, the maximum retracement is now limited till towards 16,240 and 16,350 zone. It should not break past beyond this zone in order to even if it is bullish, it should not break past 16350 levels in any case in this week or in near future, that is for next couple of weeks. The MACD is, the moving averages have crossed over here, trading with divergence and bearishness. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish. So see, everything is getting oversold, and hence a pullback on the upside cannot be denied. If you look at the RSI, this is also extremely oversold. Coming to 3 hour chart, similar observation here. One more observation here is, you can see these two candles. 16,000 is the ultimate support, 16,100 is the next support, and this zone is very crucial for DAX here. Only if it trades below 16,100 and 080 levels, more bearishness may prevail, and then 16,000 is the ultimate support. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI is oversold here. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, similar observation. Moving averages have started to converge, willing to come down. You can see straight red candles here. You can see it looking downwards here. And now looking forward to this zone at 16,100, 16,000, very good support here. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, but see, it is seen the peak here, possibly a little conversion, which means a possible little rise cannot be denied, and hence you can try to initiate a buy only and only if you see it trading above 16,170 levels. You can expect 220, 250 levels as the first target, and then in fact it can fly high till towards 300. Chances are less though. Stochastic oversold here, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI is also almost have entered into oversold levels. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily charts, remember, first red candle, this candle started flat. The second red candle must be there. Look at the preceding candle here, 16,200 to 16,500 or 450 levels, almost 250, 300 points. And now if you track the points from 16,220, you can expect at least 16,000 should be there, and in fact we can expect further below or further lower levels. So this time today it should try to breach 16,000 for once, and in fact can drop a little lower till towards 15,900. That is also very much possible. Now if you look at the movement here, you will find, see, this is the consolidation zone. Once it breaks below this consolidation zone, it will try to hit the bottom of this channel, which is right now situated at around 15,750 levels. Also, if you look at the movement in DAX here, see, this was the consolidation, one rise and then lower lows. Then this was the one rise and then lower lows. 16,000 again have proven out to be great support. Then a drop till 15,500, and then it has again come back to the pivot. Again the rise and coming back to the pivot. 16,000 is the ultimate pivot. Plus minus 500 is what it is trading into. And now it is again trying to drop below 16,000. So below 16,000, more bears will take over. Stochastic looking down, MACD willing to converge crossover for sell. RSI is also looking down. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell here at 16,100. Expect 16,080, 16,050, 16,000. 16,000 definitely a very good support, but this time it will try to take out this support. This time it should try to trade below 16,000, and we have to watch out for that. On the upside, you can buy here at 15,160, 170 levels. Expect 15,220, 15,250 at the 16,220, 16,250 at the next race, and beyond that 300, 350 levels. Beyond 350, you should not trade in any case. That is my expectation. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Looking FTSE 100 on the early charts, trading bearish here. It is crossed over, the moving average is crossed over here, and it is since then trading bearish here in this bearish channel. Resistance is seen at 7670 levels, 7680 levels. This is the great resistance zone, and 7700 is the ultimate resistance here. It is trying to trade with bearish bias since then. Stochastic looking down. MACD has seen a sharp drop here. It has seen the bottom there, and yes, if the rise can stretch till plus 40, it can also drop the stress till minus 40. RSI oversold. It is just entering into oversold levels. Now look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour chart, see, this candle is open flat. This is trying to trade outside Bollinger Band. 7620 is a very good support here. And below that, see, moving average is crossing over here, trading with divergence. Also, the price is trading with divergence from the moving average, makes this zone as a great resistance at 7670, 7680. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI back to oversold levels. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar observation here. And now finally the moving average is willing to converge, crossover for possibly, see this candle is open flat here, possibly this stretch, this drop could try to stretch a bit, but look, this is trading outside Bollinger Bands, hence it could at max stretch for 7600 580, which is a great support. But this time it is going to trade consistently outside Bollinger Bands. It wants to stretch the Bollinger Bands here on the downside. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI looking down. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at similar observation on the 4-hour charts, see after consolidating here, trading overbought, it is just now trying to breach. Now see this, these are the levels where it is going to get maximum support here. Below this, you can expect 7550, 500 levels, and in fact, we are going to look at 7400 very soon. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI looking down. Coming to the daily charts, if you look at the daily charts, see the moving averages have just crossed over, and this is a bullish sign. This crossover has happened after a long while. But if you look at the prices were divergent from the moving average, and this is why it is trying to converge. Also, one must look at, see, there was a pullback from multiple candles. We discussed in our weekly analysis that why these levels are very strong resistance, and that is why we can see a pullback. First red candle, second red candle has already started. We can see it hitting 7620, 7600, 7580 levels. Possibly these levels may get achieved today itself. In fact, it can drop till towards 7550, 500 also. Stochastic looking down, MACD trying to converge, crossover for sell, RSI looking down. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell here at 7620 levels. Expect 7600, 7580 as the maximum support levels. Then below that 7550 will be achieved, and then 7520 levels will be the next targets. On the upside, you can buy here at 7660 levels, but then 7680 is the ultimate resistance. Beyond that, 7700 will be seen. Chances are less that it is going to reverse till 7700 in any case, and hence you can stay short and sell the rise. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my Secrets channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.